home is more than just a place. It's a foundation. It's where our bonds were forged, our values were built, and where our futures truly began. For every LaSalle Green Hills alumni, that home remains within us. The LSGH is a union of former students, strong in faith, committed to serve, and united as one in communion. Our mission is to identify, support, and create advocacies that reflect our core Lasallian values. We serve as the bridge to the Lasallian community in the Philippines and around the world. We are a community that shares best practices, striving to be a premier union that actively promotes faith, service, and communion. Reconnect, serve, lead. Join the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association today and become our lifetime member. Animo LaSalle.
This year 26 EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League presented by Smart Sports, co-presented by Puso Pilipinas. Also brought to you by Field Grade System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan, Blue Fire LPG, and Star Margarine. Organized by Kings of the Court and Sports Plus PH in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. We are now down to our final 3 championship matches here at the main court. Now we are in Division 3, Activate 06 against Peralta Veterinary Clinic 10+11. Activate 06 in the white tops with green shorts, while Peralta Veterinary Clinic 10+11, a perennial contender here in the 39 and below division, wearing the all-green uniforms. Diego Del Paz, your commentator for this afternoon. And I will be joined later on by the third member of our panel, Kate Reyes. Oh my goodness! Kiefer Cordero hits that 3+1. So that's an 1, 2, 3, and a chance for a 4. 6-0 start here for Activate 06, and Kiefer Cordero hits the bonus for a rare 4-point play. 7-0 lead for Activate 06. And we got a foul on the play against them. Should we say it was out of bounds off of 14 seconds on the shot clock. And the shot up and good for Jerome Montero. Part of that starting unit together with Miguel Gonzaga. And shot up is good. Also Ramon Dichoso on the lineup. Abiel Herrera and Richmond Arceo. For Activate 06, they've got Kiefer Cordero, Daniel Mendez, Thomas Serla, Lennox Valenzuela, and Daryl Ciruela. 9-2 start for Activate 06. Another 3 on the way, and it's a barrage of 3 so far for Activate 06 that pushed them into this early lead. Traveling violation called against Activate 06, and back it goes to 10+11. Herrera. Now they give it to Montero. Dichoso floats it up and in. Second field goal off the ball game for 10+11. 5-point lead for Activate 06. Valenzuela. Give it up here to Serla. Mendez. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Valenzuela drives and gets knocked to the ground. We'll head to the line for a pair. First free throw is good for Lennox Valenzuela, an 83% shooter from the free throw line this tournament. Goes 2 out of 2 from the line. 7 minutes and 14 remaining here in the opening frame. Gonzaga gives it to Montero downstairs. Dichoso. Dichoso up and under move. No. Rebound secured by Kiefer Cordero. Cordero. They swing the ball around. Valenzuela all day from 3. No. Mendez, long rebound. They dump the ball downstairs. And getting that foul was Thomas Serla. And the foul was against Richmond Arceo. For 2 from the line. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They move the ball around. Cordero nearly had his pocket pick. 3 on the shot clock. Ciruela not aware of the time, and that's a shot clock violation against Activate 06. Now here comes 10 plus 11. Here's the attack. He dumped the ball downstairs. Dichoso rejected. And now here comes Activate 06 on the counter. Cordero, right wing J, off the glass and in. The bank is open for Activate 06, and Peralta Veterinary Clinic 10 plus 11 calls this timeout as we take a look one more time at that tough angle jumper for Kiefer Cordero. 29 points per game, the leading scorer for Activate 06. Timeout on the floor. 6 minutes and 10 remaining here in the opening period. It's a 10-point advantage for Activate 06 against Peralta Veterinary Clinic 10 plus 11. Keeper Cordero sends it to the corner. Now they go to Thomas Serla, and 10 plus 11 pokes the ball away, and now there's the counter attack, and the layup is good for Abiel Herrera. 14-6 is our tally. 8-point ball game. Ciruela. It's stolen away by Jerome Montero. Here's the attack downhill. Herrera. What a play, going coast to coast. 5 minutes and 12 remaining. And Valenzuela launches the three. No. Rebound, Abiel Herrera. Herrera attacks. Herrera, like a bull through a china shop, and sent Lennox Valenzuela flying. And this time around, Activate 06 will call their first time out of the game. Let's take a look at that play. Whoa, look at that. And Abiel Herrera sent his defender, Lennox Valenzuela, flying. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter, and Activate 06 lead is down to just 4 points, 14-10. As 10 plus 11 starting to make a rally. And now at the free throw line, that's Jason Hernandez. First of 2 free throws good. For Hernandez, a 60% shooter from the free throw line, averaging 17.3 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. And he goes 2 for 2 from the line. Jello Montecastro into the ball game, replacing Daniel Mendez. Let's see if Montecastro could bring some stability in the playmaking here. Martin Betia also in the ball game for 10 plus 11. Kapawan also making his first appearance. That's Martin Kapawan. That layup won't go through for Miguel Gonzaga. And the foul is on against Abiel Herrera. And by the way, 10 plus 11 already in penalty. And the foul was on the loose ball play. 4 minutes and 22 remaining in the opening period, and Jason Harnais heading to the line for 2 shots. Harnais hits the first of 2. Harnais 0 for 2. Or should I say 1 for 2 from the line. And now, before we continue with our broadcast, let's send it over to the second member of our panel, Kate Rios, for this courtside report. Kate?
6th game and we're still here, Diego. You know, championship atmosphere is clearly felt down there. Entering the game, the approach of both teams is quite similar. They want to dictate the pace of this match. And while we saw Activate to get it first, making most of its complete chess pieces, Peralta is also keen on redeeming that slow start. These guys are your weekend warriors, former amateur players and now reliving their dreams of playing in that level in One LaSalle. Intensity and competitiveness are quite evident early into the match, and we understand why, Diego.
All right, thank you very much, Kate Rios, with that report. And you know what? That is one thing that's amazing about all of these players here in the EcoOil One LaSalle Alumni Basketball League presented by Smart Sports is that, you know, we have different levels to this tournament. Some are former players, some are weekend warriors, some of them are those that didn't make the cut on the varsity level, but nonetheless still competitive in all levels of play. 3 minutes and 37 left here in the first quarter, and going to the free throw line for Peralta Veterinary Clinic, 10 plus 11, that's Miguel Gonzaga. 20 points per ball game. 14 rebounds, 5.8 assists, averaging 54% from the free throw line for the tournament. That's probably the knock to his game. 3 minutes and 34 remaining here in the first quarter. Monte Castro pushes it forward to Hernas. And what a drive to the basket using that baseline. And it's back to a 5-point ball game in favor of Activate 06. Herrera had his pocket picked, and it's a trip. Call against ABL Herrera. That's his second personal foul. Now Jao Arvago entering the ball game for Jerome Montero. And also checking out of the ball game, that is ABL Herrera to try to preserve his personal fouls. Also, that's Dan Altarejos in the ball game. First of 2 free throws good for Lennox Valenzuela. He goes 2 out of 2 from the line. 83% shooter from the free throw stripe for the tournament. Gonzaga feeds it to Kapawan. Martin Betia. Gonzaga attacks. Gonzaga finishes with the right. 21-16 is our tally. Last 3 minutes of the opening period. Monte Castro goes downhill. Monte Castro flips it back to Paulo Rodriguez. Rodriguez attacks, and it will stay with Activate 06. (21-16) is our tally. Off the inbound, Valenzuela, while falling down, was able to flip up that layup. Another steal here by Lennox Valenzuela. Feeds Monte Castro. Monte Castro with a shovel pass. And the reverse is good for Jason Harnais. 2 minutes and 24 left here in the opening period. Kapawan backing down his defender. Kapawan in the post. Martin Kapawan powering through. Averaging 14.3 points per ball game with 9 rebounds a contest. And averaging 49% from the field. Very efficient here for Martin Kapawan. Jello Monte Castro couldn't make that layup. He will head to the line for 2 shots. So Jello Monte Castro now a youth basketball coach, averaging 4.3 points per game, 1 rebound and 1 assist in this tournament. But of course, if you've been following Jello Montecastro for quite a while now, you would know that his Waterloo has been his jump shooting and his free throw shooting a bit suspect. But right now, here comes Gonzaga attacking down the lane and scores against the defense of Pau Rodriguez. Now Montecastro attacks. Eye in the sky! Oh, that nearly went in for Mark Lamson. Martin Kapawan gets a steal. Betia to Kapawan. A minute and 35 left. Kapawan spins, turns, twirls, but couldn't make it. Miko Guanlao with the rebound. And now they feed the ball to Hernais. Hernais misses that jumper. And, oh, look at that recovery right there. And Altarejos tagged with that last touch. And there's an early warning against the 10+11 bench. Dichoso returns to the ball game for Peralta Veterinary Clinic. 10+11 for Martin Kapawan. Again, quality minutes for Martin Kapawan. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Montecastro makes his move. 6 to shoot. He only got 3. Launches the 3 and back rims it. And we've got a double foul against Dan Altarejos. And let's see, that's Mark Lamson. Time down to the last minute and 5. João Ravago gives it up here to Altarejos. Screen set here by Dichoso. They feed the ball inside. The fake and the shot, no good for Ravago. 12 on the shot clock. Kyle Quintos, KQ now in the ball game. Betia for 3 off to the right. And we are down to the last 45 seconds of the first period of play. Montecastro attacking. Montecastro with a right-handed finish. 28-20. 34 seconds left here in the opening period. And now KQ surveying the floor. Gives it up here to João Ravago. Betia to Quintos. 10 on the shot clock. Ravago for 3. Back rims it. And the ball tapped around and it will go back to Activate 06. 14.9 ticks left here in the first quarter. Let's see what Activate 06 can manufacture in this next possession. 5 seconds left. Montecastro spins, twirls, Dichoso with the rejection. 1.1 seconds left for Activate 06 to try to manufacture something. Montecastro off the inbound, knockout play, finish. Pau Rodriguez from Montecastro and caught. 10+11 napping on that one. And looks like, there's some commotion going on here between these two squads after the first quarter ended, and it started to get chippy here. Right now, cooler heads are prevailing. So at the end of the first quarter, our score is 30-20 in favor of Activate 06, and we'll be right back with second quarter of action here in the 26th EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League presented by Smart Sports. This is your 26th EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League, presented by Smart Sports Co., presented by Puso Pilipinas. Brought to you by Feel Great System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan, Blue Fire LPG, and Star Margarine. Organized by Kings of the Court and Sports Plus PH in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. Things are starting to get heated here inside the main court. Another championship on the line here in the 39 and below division 3 this time around. And there's a little commotion between the benches and to end the second quarter. And the second quarter will begin with Activate 06 getting possession. It's a 10-point advantage for Activate 06, 30-20, against a perennial title contender in 10+11. Diego Del Paz bringing you the action from courtside, together with our courtside reporter Kate Reyes. Monte Castro couldn't hit the three. Long rebound, Dichoso. Betia, and ramming through. Let's see, that's Jason Hernandez who gets called for that blocking foul. Sideline inbound here for 10+11. Quintos, Dichoso, downstairs to Herrera, nursing 2 personal fouls. And we'll stay with 10+11. And Activate 06 will reactivate Kiefer Cordero in the lineup. And he will replace Miko Guanlao. 11 on the shot clock. Near steal here. Dichoso recovers the basketball. Ravago, rack attack, and there's a foul on the play. That'll be 2 from the free throw line here for Jao Ravago, a 25% free throw shooter who defied the percentages so far, making 1 out of 2 from the line. And he goes 1 out of 2, indeed. And Betia with the offensive board. Betia couldn't get this way through there. Jason Hernandez pushing pace. Hernandez sends it to the corner. Baseline drive. Kicks it out to Monte Castro. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Monte Castro's pass to Cordero picked away. Here comes the attack. Hernandez. Or Abiel Herrera right there downstairs. Couldn't make that shot. Ravago on the second try. 30-23 is our tally, with 8:48 remaining here in the second. Monte Castro surveying the floor. Hands it off there to Hernandez. Hernandez attacks downhill. Hernandez stops from 12 feet out but couldn't make that jumper. Forward pass to Jao Ravago. Ravago defended by Cordero, but not a problem. 30-25 is our score. 8 minutes and 14 left here in the second. Monte Castro gives it up here to Kiefer Cordero. Back to Monte Castro. Goes downhill. 9 on the shot clock. Cordero. Stop and pop from the free throw line. And it drops. 7 minutes and 55 remaining before we hit the halftime break. 32-25 is our count. Ravago flips it up to no avail. Rebound Dichoso. Give it up here. Abiel Herrera gets that left-handed finish to go. Seven minutes and 30 left here in the second. Monte Castro sends it out to Kiefer Cordero. 10 on the shot clock. Hernandez trying to get away from Betia. Hernandez there is a turnover on Hernandez as he stepped at the baseline. Kyle Quintos will check out. And back in will be Miguel Gonzaga. Together with, let's see, that's Jerome Montero. Gonzaga sends it out to Montero. Straightaway three. Drains it. 32-27 is our count. 7:03 remaining here in the second. Cordero hits the three. Uno, dos, tres. 6 minutes and 53 left here in the second quarter, and Activate 06 has neutralized any run made by 10+11. It's an offensive foul called on that last play against Miguel Gonzaga. 6 minutes and 45 left here in the second. Chance for Activate 06 to stretch their lead to as high as 8 if they decide to take a 3. Jello Montecastro with the basketball. 15 on the shot clock. Still up top here. Montecastro gives it up to Cordero with 7 on the 24. Lennox Valenzuela. Baseline J. Drains it. Sticks it through the eyes. And it's a 7-point advantage now for Activate 06. Dichoso gave it up to Abiel Herrera. Cross-court pass picked away by Montecastro. Jello Montecastro. See you later. Timeout called by 10+11. And let's take a look at that play one more time. Jello Montecastro reads the passing lane, gets the steal, and the inside hand layup finish. Six minutes left here in the second quarter, and this lead by Activate 06 ballooned to 9 points, 39-30. Martin Betia coming off that timeout, missing the jumper, and that's 2 tries for 10+11. And now Activate 06 to their front court. Valenzuela attacks, and no foul called. Play on, says our officials. Montero gives it up here. Abiel Herrera tries to contort his body to make that shot, but to no avail. Helter-skelter play here. Goes to Abiel Herrera. Herrera gets contact and a reach and foul called. Let's see who it is on. And it looks like it's on Thomas Serla. First free throw, no good for Abiel Herrera. Nursing 2 personal fouls early. Five minutes and 23 left. And Herrera gets a split at the free throw line. 5 minutes and 15 left here in the second quarter. It's an 8-point advantage here for Activate 06. 5:09 remaining here in the second quarter. Montecastro makes his move. 5 on the 24. Montecastro needs to put one up, and Montecastro overshoots the mark. Betia, forward pass, and it's way too ahead for Miguel Gonzaga to reach. 4 minutes and 45 left here in the second quarter. 8-point ball game, 39-31 is our tally. 16 on the shot clock. Cordero with 12. Cordero uses that Montecastro screen. And Lennox Valenzuela gets a shot bothered. It's another turnover though for 10+11. And Jello Montecastro will get a reprieve on the bench together with William Paz. 4 minutes and 22 left here in the second, and Activate 06 maintaining this 8-point advantage. 16 on the shot clock. Here's the drive by Cordero, and there's a foul against Martin Betia. And the duo of Richmond Arceo and Jao Ravago returning to the ballgame for Martin Betia and Miguel Gonzaga. Baseline inbound now for Activate 06. 12 seconds on their shot clock. Lennox Valenzuela sticks it between the eyes of Richmond Arceo. 10-point ball game for Activate 06. 16 seconds on the shot clock for 10 plus 11. Montero swings it to Arceo. Arceo, and that pass deflected away by Activate 06. So Activate 06 biggest lead of the ball game now at 10 points, which is the current lead. Baseline inbound here for 10 plus 11. And on the second try, and there's a foul drawn by Abiel Herrera. And Abiel Herrera back at the free throw line for 2 shots. We're down to the final 3 minutes and 39 of the second. Second free throw, no good. Still a 10-point ball game here for Activate 06, and that is a tough shot by keeper Cordero that will earn him a spot at the free throw line for 2 shots. First free throw, no good for keeper Cordero. Again, a 74% free throw shooter for the tournament. One for 2 from the line for Kiefer Cordero. Three minutes and 23 left here in the second quarter. Jerome Montero steps back, and the door was shut on him by Cordero, but Arceo drives to the hole for the score. Three minutes and 2 remaining. And the jumper no good for Activate 06. And now Abiel Herrera slaloming through the defense like an Olympic skier, and Herrera forces the issue and draws the foul. 2 minutes and 50 left in the second quarter, and back to the free throw line goes Abiel Herrera. .42 to 34 is our count. Herrera's second free throw right now. Short. There's a rebound by Jason Hernandez. He's it out for Cordero, and Cordero gets fouled by Richmond Arceo. That would be 2 from the free throw line for Kiefer Cordero, already with 15 points, 4 rebounds, but majority of those points happened during the first quarter, especially when he waxed out from beyond the arc. First free throw is good for Kiefer Cordero. So far, Cordero 3 out of 4 from the free throw line, well above his season average. 44-34, back to a 10-point advantage here for Activate 06. Martin Kapawan returns to the ball game for 10 plus 11. Arceo with 14. They try to go to Kapawan, but the pass was errant. Jason Hernandez gives it up, and the layup is good for Thomas Serla. 46-34, 12-point advantage, and Jao Ravago pulls it back down to 10. 46-36 is our tally, with 2:09 remaining here in the second quarter. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Sorla attacks. Ball near poked away by Arceo, recovered by Mendez. Baseline J, no good for Thomas Serla. Abiel Herrera feeds Ravago, but Ravago blows that layup. Serla attacks left. Left-handed finish over Richmond Arceo. And now Abiel Herrera attacks. Herrera goes to Ravago. Ravago underneath the basket. This time won't make the same mistake twice. 10-point ball game. A minute and 24 left here in the second quarter. 16 seconds on the shot clock. 3 on the way for Hernandez off the mark. Rebound, Abiel Herrera pushes it forward to Jerome Montero. Montero attacks, misses first time, but on the second try, he is a jolly good fellow, which nobody can deny. And he gets a 2+1 combo special. Bonus free throw on the way for Jerome Montero. Bonus free throw is up and in. And it's down to a 7-point ball game with a minute and 6 remaining in the second. Ball in the hands here of Daniel Mendez. Mendez hands it off to Kiefer Cordero. Cordero marked by Richmond Arceo. Screen set by Jason Hernandez. 8 on the shot clock. 3 for Kiefer Cordero off the mark. And Martin Kapawan gets a rebound. They push it forward to Herrera. They try to go back to Herrera, but Arceo recovers the loose ball and hits it off the glass. It's sealed with a kiss. 30 seconds left here in the period. Mendez looking at his options here, facing Abiel Herrera. Neri tries to attack, but Neri gets fouled before anything could materialize. .5 remaining here in the second quarter. Baseline inbound here for Neri. Oh! And it's a turnover for Activate 06. 16.1 seconds remaining. Herrera. 12 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Kapawan gets fouled. And Martin Kapawan will head to the free throw line for 2. This season he is an outstanding free throw shooter at 82%. Kapawan hits the first of 2. 4-point ball game, 48-44. Two for Kapawan. 9.6 seconds left here in the first. Couple of swaps here. For 10+11. Sideline inbound. Here comes Lennox Valenzuela. Valenzuela goes downhill. Lennox Valenzuela finishes with the right with 3 seconds left. 1 second left and a steal by Cordero. The heave. It's well off to the right. At the halftime break, it's a 6-point advantage for Activate 06, 50-44 over 10+11. We'll be right back with more action from the 26th EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League, presented by Smart Sports.
shots after this game, okay? So Brian Santos is the final sports class shooter for the half-court 10,000 pesos. Okay, Brian, the last shot for today for 10,000 pesos. Oil, come on, and that concludes our game for today. Dalawa ang nanalo ng 10,000 pesos. It was Nabo and Pantilio. And ladies and gentlemen, we're now over there.
Here's the 26 EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League Championship Sunday, presented by Smart Sports, co-presented by Puso Pilipinas. Also brought to you by Field Grade System, Frankie's New York Buffalo Wings, Jerry's Grill, Titan, Blue Fire LPG, and Star Margarine. Organized by Kings of the Court and Sports Plus PH in partnership with the LaSalle Green Hills Alumni Association. The third quarter begins with Jello Monte Castro scoring 2 more on the board for Activate 06 as they continue to lead this one 52-44. Diego De La Paz, Kate Reyes, your courtside reporter, and your anchor and your courtside reporter respectively for this matchup. Our stats from the first half: Activate 06, 47% from the field. Peralta Veterinary Clinic, 48% from the field. Activate 06 knocking down 3 of 14 from beyond the arc, while Peralta Veterinary Clinic 10 plus 11, 2 out of 6 from range. Activate 06 was able to draw a lot of fouls, knocking down 68% of them, 13 out of 19, while 10 plus 11 shooting 6 out of 13 for 46%. It's all even Steven in terms of rebounding, 22 all. But if you look at the other numbers, Activate 06 leading the way in terms of fast break points, 16-8. So they've been pushing it in transition, and of course they got 7 steals compared to 4 for 10 plus 11. Leading the way for Activate 06, Kiefer Cordero, 17 points. Lennox Valenzuela with 14, and Jason Hernandez with 7. While for Peralta Veterinary Clinic, 10 plus 11, Abiel Herrera nursing 2 personal fouls with 11 points, Jao Ravago with 9, and Jerome Montero with 8. Baseline inbound here for 10 plus 11. Arceo drives through, drops it off, and the shot missed by Ramon Dichoso. Jello Monte Castro leaves everyone in the dust, and see you later. And that was a forward pass coming from Kiefer Cordero. He knows that his offense has slowed down as the game progressed, and now this time around he's playing the facilitator. 10-point advantage once more for Activate 06. Cordero to Monte Castro. 15 on the shot clock. Monte Castro takes the handoff. Gives it up here to Valenzuela. Lennox Valenzuela off the glass, too strong. Rebound secured by Miguel Gonzaga. And now here's Martin Betia. Betia drops it off, and Gonzaga gets the shot up and in from down low. 8-point ball game, 59-51. 7 and 18 remaining here in the third quarter. 15 on the shot clock. Monte Castro drives through. Monte Castro too deep downstairs. Now here's the attack by Gonzaga. Oh, what a spin cycle move right there for Abiel Herrera, and we've got a foul called, and it's against, let's see that, that's Lennox Valenzuela of Activate 06. Now before we continue further with the action, here is Kate Reyes with another report from courtside. Kate?
Thank you so much, Diego. When the work is put in, there is no room for uncertainty. Ito ang prinsipyo ng Activate 6 coming into this game that is not only basketball that's been prepared for, but also the solid game of endurance and physicality within it. Its players, most of them spend a lot of time in the weight room as well and gym. Kasi they equally understand its importance heading into this game. Diego?
Thank you very much, Kate Reyes. And yes, as they say, if you don't prepare to win, you prepare to fail. And that is what Activate 06 is doing, and doing well, as they are in the lead right here. Jello Montecastro with another breakaway layup, and this one a 9-point advantage, 61-52. Betia short on the three. He gets his own miss. 12 seconds on the shot clock for 10 plus 11. They kick it out to Dichoso. Here's a downhill attack. And the shot is up and good for Joao Ravago. And this one starting to be a close one. 61-54, 7-point ball game. And Kiefer Cordero could not sink that transition shot. And the foul is called against Jello Montecastro. Six minutes exactly remaining here in the third quarter. Let's see what 10 plus 11 could do with this possession. They could cut this down to 5 or 4 depending on the shot they take. They decide to go long. Jerome Montero for 3. Rolls out. Rebound secured by Andrew Villarreal. Kiefer Cordero for 3. 1, 2, 3. And it's back to a 10-point lead for Activate 06. 17 on the shot clock. Ravago to Betia. Launches it from deep. No. Rebound Gonzaga. Loose ball recovered downstairs by Abiel Herrera, who could not capitalize down low. Lennox Valenzuela attacks. Valenzuela, his layup rolled out of the rim. 5:04 remaining here in the third quarter. Betia, cross-court pass to Gonzaga. Touch pass inside. Abiel Herrera scores down low. 6-point ball game. Or 8-point ball game rather. 64-56. Cordero. Montecastro. 9 seconds on the shot clock. They go to Lennox Valenzuela. Keyhole jumper, no. Rebound. Abiel Herrera, he got pushed out of bounds by Pau Rodriguez. Four minutes and 23 left here in the third quarter. Martin Capawan into the ball game once more for Miguel Gonzaga. Jason Herna is back in the ball game for Lennox Valenzuela. 4:20 remaining here in the third. Capawan, 17 on the shot clock. Betia launches the elbow three. 1, 2, 3. 64-59 is our count, as time is starting to tick away here in the third quarter. Less than 4 minutes to go. Montecastro gives it up. Villarreal, smooth as butter on that jumper. 66-59 is our tally. Betia with the basketball. Uses that Capawan screen. Betia from the foul line. Drains it. 3 minutes and 30 left here in the third. Activate 06. They need some sense of urgency right here. Montecastro with 19 seconds on the shot clock. Still has the leather.
But regardless, one of the
Monte Castro with 12.
later on is no other than
Swings it to Kiefer Cordero. They've got 6 on the shot clock. Cordero sends it to the corner. 3 on the way. Left short by Andrew Villarreal. And now Martin Betia pushing pace. Betia to Kapawan. Kapawan barging through the lane. He is double teamed. Kapawan in no man's land. Ravago with 10 on the 24. Montero steps into a 3. Yes, sirree! And it's now down to a 2-point ball game. 66-64, and now activate 06. They are signaling fire right here. And let's take a look at this replay of that Monte Castro find to Villarreal for that keyhole jumper. We'll be right back. (66-64). Activate 06 once held a 10-point advantage, and it has since evaporated as 10+11 has kept this championship game close here in Division 3 of your 39 below recreational. Lennox Valenzuela brought back into the ball game for offense but could not capitalize on that jumper. But on the other end, 10+11 a little too ambitious on that forward pass to Martin Kapawan, who could not speed through to get to that leather. 2:04 remaining here in the third quarter. Cordero still with the basketball. They find the ball downstairs, and tough shot right there for Jason Hernais. 68-64 now is our count. Minute and 45 left. Herrera inside the paint, drills it. And this is what you call a championship level matchup. A minute and 33 remaining. And Lennox Valenzuela with that crazy reverse layup. 70-66 is our score. Martin Betia backing down Lennox Valenzuela. Betia fakes, fires, couldn't make it. And rebound by Hernais. Hernais, 1 minute and 11 remaining here in the third. Cordero. Now to Hernais. Shot clock down to 12. Monte Castro attacks. Monte Castro gets the finish. 72-66 with under a minute remaining here in the third quarter. Coming up next, it will be a battle in Division 7, Batch 2005 against Legacy. 30 seconds left. Monte Castro attacks. Monte Castro flips it up. No! Dichoso. Or that's Kiefer Cordero with a putback. And in. 20.3 seconds remaining. And wait, there's no timeout called, and we're going to play out the final 20 seconds here. Montero for 3. 1, 2, 3. 74-69, a nice lead here for Peralta Veterinary Clinic, 10+11. Monte Castro attacking, 4 seconds left. Monte Castro with the layup, and it's now back to a 7-point advantage, 76-69 after 3. And what a way to finish here for Activate 06 after seeing their lead evaporate for a while. Let's take a look at this replay brought to you by EcoOil. Monte Castro. It was like Matador defense coming from 10+11. We'll be back with fourth quarter of action here in the Division 3 finals of your 39 and below recreational division of the 26th EcoOil Salle Alumni Basketball League, presented by Smart Sports. We're down to the final 10 minutes of action between Activate 06 and 10+11 here in the 26th EcoOil Salle Alumni Basketball League, 39 and below recreational division 3. 7-6-69 is our tally in favor of Activate 06. Diego Del Paz joined by our courtside reporter Kate Rios for this one, and Lennox Valenzuela gets their rebound off that Monte Castro miss and the putback combo. Montero feeds the ball downstairs and a miss by Miguel Gonzaga. And the loose ball recovered by Kiefer Cordero. Cordero with 14 on the shot clock for Activate 06. Cordero gives it to Monte Castro. Monte Castro attacks. 3 on the 24. Monte Castro sends it to the corner at the buzzer. 3-pointer! Yes, sirree! And top it off with some sprinkles too for Lennox Valenzuela. What a touch pass right there. Abiel Herrera finding a wide open Miguel Gonzaga downstairs. 10-point ball game in favor of Activate 06. 14 seconds on the shot clock here for Kiefer Cordero. Cordero swings the ball around here. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Lennox Valenzuela. And the shot clock will just sound off. It's a shot clock violation called against Activate 06.
Meanwhile, we got in our center court.
8 minutes and 26 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. (81-71). KQ back in the ball game. Gonzaga lets it fly. No. Rebound by Kiefer Cordero. Monte Castro. 19 on the shot clock. And there's a foul on the play.
So mag-ready na sa center court because you guys are up next. It's gonna be Jella Singh versus 4GVX.
8:06 left. It will be a side out here for Activate 06. Monte Castro sets this up for Activate 06. They only have 5 seconds on the shot clock. Monte Castro spins. Monte Castro misfires. But right there, Jason Hernandez with offensive rebound and putback. And now here's the attack by Miguel Gonzaga. But first, there's going to be a timeout called by Peralta Veterinary Clinic. 10+11. They are down by 12. 7 minutes and 50 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. We'll be right back. Less than 8 minutes to go, and Betia with the basketball here. Drops it off for Dichoso, and there's a foul on the play against Activate 06 of a pushing variety. First free throw is good. It's down to a 12-point lead. Oh, that's a miss for Dichoso. Time down to the last 7 minutes and 35 of the fourth and final quarter. Monte Castro. And the jumper is good, and it goes through for Jason Hernandez. Big shot right there for Activate 06. They send the ball to the corner to Montero. Gives it to Abiel Herrera. And downstairs they go. Sharing is caring. And Miguel Gonzaga is the recipient of that pass and gets the score down low. Six minutes and 52 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Kiefer Cordero. They move the ball around. Monte Castro for three. No. There's a pushing foul on that play. Six minutes and 32 left in the ball game. Jumper is off there for Dichoso. Gonzaga on the reset. Nails that jumper. $85-75 is our count. Herrera sends it out to Monte Castro. Monte Castro attacks. And a floater no good. And now here comes 10+11. Gonzaga nearly throws the ball away. Recovered there by Abiel Herrera. Betia. Shot up and no good. Two tries, still no dice. And it's a helter-skelter scramble for the loose ball and a foul called. And it's against. See, that's number 5. That's Paulo Rodriguez. 5:35 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Coming up next here at main court, our penultimate game. Game number 8 of 9. That'll be the batch 2005 against Legacy. And Jello Monte Castro scores on the fast break. 87-75. The ball will go back to 10+11. 5 minutes and 20 remaining in the ball game. It's going to be a sideline inbound here with 19 on the shot clock for Peralta Veterinary Clinic. 10+11. Play continues here for 10+11. Abiel Herrera like a bull through a china shop, and he gets called for steps. So he went with a boot scooting baby, so it's 5-6, 7-8. Five minutes and 10 remaining in the ball game here at the main court. Mendez gives it to Kiefer Cordero. 14 seconds on the shot clock here for Cordero. Trying to make his move here. And the ball poked away by Ravago. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Hernais with the runner. Shot clock winding down. Back rims it. 4 minutes and 40 left here in the fourth quarter. Montero drills the three. 87-78. We've got a palindrome score for you. 4 minutes and 30 remaining in this ball game. It's down to a 9-point lead for Activate 06. Hernais. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Hernais rises from straight away. Left it short. Ravago pitches it forward to ABL Herrera, but stopped by Lennox Valenzuela. 4:05 left in this matchup. Valenzuela against Jerome Montero here, and Valenzuela taken down by Jerome Montero.
It's okay. Alright, so there we call on LSGH duties. LSGH duties, please proceed to center court. As you will be getting your awards, LSGH
3 minutes and 56 remaining here in the fourth and final quarter. Checking out of the ball game, that's Jason Hernais.
calling LSGH duties, center court. LSGH duties, center court. LSGH duties, center court.
12 seconds on the shot clock here. On the hands of Lennox Valenzuela. Valenzuela attacks. Valenzuela double teamed. 3 on the shot clock. Valenzuela recovers to get that jumper to go. Jerome Montero with the rebound. 3 minutes and 37 left. Betia attacks. Betia from inside the paint. No good. Long rebound goes to Gonzaga. Gonzaga for 3. In and out. Lennox Valenzuela with the rebound. Now here comes Cordero. Cordero crosses the timeline, and Monte Castro settles the troops down. As we are approaching the final stretch of this one. Monte Castro, 6 on the 24. Still has the leather. Monte Castro launches the 3. This time it's short. Betia goes downhill. Drops it off. ABL Herrera for the deuce. And it's down to a 7-point lead for Activate 06. Midnight hours are upon us as we take a look at this EcoOil replay of that last sequence. Martin Betia drops it off to the big guy, ABL Herrera. We got this timeout on the floor with 2 minutes and 54 left in the fourth. Two minutes and 48 left here in the fourth and final quarter, and slowly the day turns into night here inside the Salle Green Hills in Mandaluyong City. 7 on the shot clock. Cordero rises for 3, left it short. Rebound goes to Valenzuela. Valenzuela bothered there. Herrera to Betia. Betia in the paint and carves some space for that floater. 87-82, it's down to a 5-point ball game. Activate 06 did more to try and protect the lead instead of growing it. 9 on the shot clock. Monte Castro. Give it up to Cordero. 5 on the shot clock. Cordero rises. And that jumper isn't as smooth as it was at the start of the ball game. And we are down to the last 2 minutes of this one. Montero draws closer. Floats it up, and a foul is called on Pau Rodriguez. Or check that, they call it against Monte Castro. Montero's first free throw rims in and out. Jerome Montero this season a 42% free throw shooter, and he splits his charities to make this an 87-83 ball game. Valenzuela sends it out to Jason Hernandez. Hernandez feeds Pau Rodriguez. Rodriguez series of fakes, and Pau Rodriguez puts some muscle in that hustle. 89-83. 6-point ball game. That was a tough shot right there, but Miguel Gonzaga did not make it. Monte Castro goes downhill. Cordero. Hernandez. 17 on the shot clock here. Monte Castro. Monte Castro uses that Pau Rodriguez screen. Oh! An unsportsmanlike foul is called on Pau Rodriguez. And right in front of the commissioner, Tonichi Pujante, no less. And look at that. Abiel Herrera is incensed with that unsportsmanlike foul given by Pau Rodriguez. And looks like the cooler heads are trying to prevail here. And looks like our three-man officiating crew will try and decide on the fate . Oh wow, it's a disqualifying foul called against Pau Rodriguez, and he has been tossed. And that is tough for Pau Rodriguez, especially that their team is just up by 6 points, and that is huge. Giving 2 free throws plus ball possession to 10+11. And again, it has been heated since the end of the first quarter. Wow. Cordero, 22 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals is your top performer so far. And a 3 missed right there for Miguel Gonzaga. Here's the rack attack and the finish. And that might do it for Activate 06 as 10 plus 11 calls this timeout. 91 to 83 with 47.6 seconds left. And we got this instant replay. Oh, we don't have the instant replay, and we'll be right back after this break. 47 seconds remaining in this one, and Activate 06 with 1 foot in the door of their title winning campaign here, and that's Dichoso getting that foul over there against, we'll see that's Thomas Serla. And that's the free throw doesn't go through. And Martin Betia, well defended here. And there's a holding foul called. And great recovery right there. And the foul is against Martin Betia. That's the second team foul against 10 plus 11. .30 seconds remaining. And off the inbound, here comes Kiefer Cordero. 91 to 83, it's an 8-point ball game. Cordero gets fouled by Abiel Herrera. .9 seconds left. That's just team foul number 4. And now Kiefer Cordero attacks, and there's a foul called against 10 plus 11, and that will send Kiefer Cordero at the free throw line for icing on the cake here for Activate 06. Cordero makes the first of 2. Two for 2 from the free throw line for Cordero. And the timeout called here by 10 plus 11. And they burn their final timeout with 20.7 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Activate 06 leading 10 plus 11, 93 to 83. Montero whiffs up an air ball from 3-point range. 14.9 seconds remaining, and Activate 06 moments away from getting their hands on the crown. Betia misses that jumper, and the rebound by Kiefer Cordero. 5 seconds left. Monte Castro gets the finishing touches and that layup. And that is your final score, 95 to 83. Activate 06 is your 39 and below Division 3 champion, beating Peralta Veterinary Clinic 10 plus 11, 95 to 83 in what has been A topsy-turvy, emotional contest. All the ups, all the downs, everything all around. But again, at the end of the day, it's basketball and brotherhood. And now it will be 10 plus 11 receiving their runner-up medals and trophy. Again, nothing to be ashamed of if you're Peralta Veterinary Clinic 10 plus 11. Taking home runner-up here in the 26th EcoOil on Salle Alumni Basketball League, 39 and below recreational. Once again, your champion here in the 26 EcoOil One LaSalle Alumni Basketball League, 39 and below, Division 3, Activate 06. There you go, Kiefer Cordero got awarded as part of the mythical first team. And your finals MVP, Jello Montecastro, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals in this championship clincher for Activate 06. So congratulations to Activate 06 winning this one 95-83 over Peralta Veterinary Clinic 10 plus 11. And coming up next will be our interview with the finals MVP, Jello Montecastro. And of course, our second to the last matchup here inside the St. Bernard Gym. That will be the 39 below Division 7 battle between Batch 2005 against Legacy. Of course, our courtside reporter Kate Reyes will be standing by in a moment with our finals MVP. And now Kate Reyes with Jello Monte
Kate
Castro.
Reyes at courtside. We have here Sir Jello Monte Castro for the second straight year. Sir Jello, obviously, third down. Obviously, you wanted this win. Looking back at the sacrifices, you have to do extra work to get here. How important is this win for you?
This one's very special. This time around, our third championship is with my batch. So I'm very proud and very happy to get it for my batch 2006 here in LaSalle Green Hills.
Sir, we saw your performance. It was consistent, it was composed and sharp. What's the key to that at this age? What's the key to staying fit?
A lot of it comes with experience. So personally, I played a lot of these kinds of games. So experience plays a big factor. And then the familiarity with my teammates. Actually, I just played 2 games, 3 to be exact. So it's good to be back with your batchmates, with your friends, and at the same time, playing the sport that we all love.
Sir Jello, you earned it. The floor is yours. Anybody you'd like to greet?
Thank you so much to the LaSallian community. This is a once in a year event that we really look forward to. Being with your batchmates, schoolmates, and other LaSallians. So very special. Special shout out also to my team, Audi, to all the kids that I coach. Shout out to you guys.
Thank you so much, Coach, and we'll see you next year.
Thank you.
Back to you, Diego.
Thank you very much, Kate Reyes. And yes, I am no longer used to seeing Jello Monte Castro in a basketball uniform, but he's now a coach, a bona fide coach of youth players, but showing us why he is as good as he is. 19 points, 5 rebounds, 11 assists, and 3 steals towards that victory for Activate 06 over 10 plus 11 here in this championship game here in Division 3. Coming up next, it will be Batch 2005 against Legacy here in Division 7 of your 39 and below recreational here in the 26 EcoOil 1 LaSalle Alumni Basketball League presented by Smart Sports.